Well, thank you very much, Mr. Tom Lowe. Back on your radio next Monday. Of course he is, 7 to 9 p.m. And right now, it is Monday night, the 1st of February. We're into Feb already. It seemed like the longest January in history. And potentially probably was the longest January in history. Anyway, tonight we have for you 23 brand spanking new records for you tonight. All fantastic and all on the way between now and 11 o'clock. This is the Digital Groove.
Europe's favourite dance mix. Live from Ireland, 24 hours a day.
This is RTE Pulse.
The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
RTE Pulse.
US Garage and Soulful House promo pressure.
How are we all tonight? I hope you're well. I really do. And of course that sentiment means more than ever the last few months, right? Nearly a year, the last year, right? God, it's mad to think that, isn't it? Anyway, how are we all out there? I hope you're well. Quick mental health check for you. Are you okay? Are you looking after yourself mentally as well? Hopefully you are. And we're thinking of you all tonight out there in lockdowns and all that. So turn your radio up nice and loud. Some great tunes on the way. This, kicking things off, Mr. Moon featuring MEY, so May. Tune is called Let It Rain. This is Richard Earnshaw on the SugarSoul extended mix for Duff Note, out today.
How did we get there? How we let it go away? Wish you were more free before you go stay. How did you see it? How did it feel? What if I was there? Feeling sorry for you. So instead of keeping
lovely, lovely start tonight to the show. Kicking things off in fine style, Richard Earnshaw doing exactly what he does best on the SugarSoul extended mix from Mr. Moon featuring May, M-E-Y, not M-A-Y, M-E-Y, May. Maybe it's me, I don't know. Anyway, Let It Rain, the name of that tune. Duffnote, his own label, of course, out of Chichester in the UK. The first to 23 tonight for you, and that's how we're starting things off. Isn't that great? Nice and soulful, nice and classic Richard Earnshaw sounding, yeah. So the usual rules apply, my friends. If you want to go and check out what we are playing, if you're listening on the radio tonight, all you got to do is go to our Twitter feed while we are live here on RTE Pulse. At Digital Groove is the Twitter feed or handle, and you can see what we're playing in real time as we play in them there, okay? If you're on the Watchback Party on Facebook, if you're watching what's happening here in my front room here in Evoke course, we'll be coming to you from middle of March last year. We are, of course, putting the track names up as we play them here on the feed. So if you're watching, you can see underneath here in the comments what we're playing. This is number 2 tonight, DJ Passion, and a happy arrival for DJ Passion. So congratulations to him and all his family. Some sleepless nights coming up for you, I'm sure, but all part of the process, I believe. So congratulations to you, Mr. Matthew Brady. Well, this is DJ Passion featuring Sheree Hicks, William Rodriguez, a regular on this show, as you know, for many, many years, Mr. Reelsoul. On the remix here for Soulstice Music, Mark DeMio's label, this is called Stronger. Second tune in tonight for DJ Passion.
With a guarded heart, chip on my shoulder.
second tune in tonight. That is DJ Passion, Mr. Matthew Brady, Sheree Hicks, the vocalist there for you. Reelsoul on the remix there. Its tune is called Stronger and it's on Soulstice Music out of the Los Angeles area, of course, the label of Mark DiMio. And as we mentioned, go over to Matthew, if your friends and you haven't seen him, I'm sure you have. Go over to Matthew Brady's Facebook and wish him well on the arrival of Ben only 5 days ago, or so 6 days ago, maybe 6 now. Congratulations to him and family, good man yourself. Matthew Brady always looks after us here on the show and always makes great tunes for us to play. There you are, right. Here's an exclusive for you, sent our way by a dear friend of ours. This is my dear friend, Mr. Conan Manchester, aka Conan Liquid, on the Sync, SYNC Sync remix for Kem, K-E-M. This is a tune called Heaven. You can grab this on his Crates Motel page right now. Go do that.
Go on.
Yeah, the master craftsman that is Conan Liquid on the Kitchen Sync, SYNC, Kitchen Sync, very good. A remix for KM, and a tune called Heaven. There you go, redone. Lovely by Conan Manchester. Crates Motel, the label. Now go to it. I just had a quick look. It's such a, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the good old days, because you can still do this, but actually you can't at the moment. But in the broader sense, you can still do this. You can't go into record shops at the moment, right? Unless you live somewhere vastly protected from coronavirus. I know. You know, when you used to be able to, and will be able to go back in and browse a record store and flick through all the vinyl, and, you know, just pick out some decent tunes. It doesn't have to be house music, it could be anything really, and you go, wow, that looks great, or that sounds fabulous. Well, Conan's kind of giving you a virtual version of this. If you go to his thecratesmotel.com, so put the in there, right? thecratesmotel.com, you can literally have that afternoon or more, or evening, of carousal, the comfort and safety of your own home, and all these wonderful re-edits done. And they're not only housey stuff. I mean, I bought a few there recently, like Yes, Owner of a Lonely Heart, and Pat Metheny, and, you know, just various different tunes he's redone. They're not all house. It's great. Go have a look at it, and more importantly, go buy the stuff directly from him on for very little, like €2 or something like that. Is it even that? Let me have a look. $2, not even €2. There you go, right? It's about €1.89. Right. Anyway, I'm assured that is up there. He did send it our way to play for you tonight. We're one of the very privileged select few. Thank you very much, Conan Liquid. Cam Heaven, the Conan Liquid Kitchen Sync remix, Crates Motel. It's the label. Right, on to another dear friend of ours. He's an Irishman, but he lives in Hong Kong. You may know him as Bazaranks. You may know him as Juice Forsyth, in fact. We featured a lot of Juice Forsyth on our own Deep 10 Music label. That comes into play later on. Remember Deep 10 Music? More news about that later. But anyway, this is Mr. Bazaranks and Scarlett Quinn.
Exclusive.
And although this is a Fonda tune, I always remember my pre-teen crush on Kathy Dennis doing this to Top the Pops. And I do have the vinyl of it somewhere. I shall maybe try and dig that out. I always like to do that. I always have this whimsical, you know, kind of spur of the moment thing to go, find the vinyl, it's in here in the rack somewhere if you're watching on the watch back. Anyway, this is Bazaranks, Scarlett Quinn. You can probably guess with all the hints I've given you. This is his take with Scarlett on a tune called Touch Me All Night Long. Remember, yeah. This is the original mix. New Monkey is the label here. I'm not even from Manchester, I don't think, but there you are. Took a nice twist in it. There you go. Right. I actually I kind of put my hand on the. I'm still convinced I do have Touch Me. all night long in there, but I actually pulled out a different Kathy Dennis tune on vinyl. Forgive me if you're just listening already, if you imagine this. That's the vinyl if you're listening, you have to imagine it. Anyway, this is actually the vinyl copy of Just Another Dream by Kathy Dennis, which was a great tune as well. I shall play that after the show to my heart's content. Anyway, that of course redone by Babar. So I'm making reference to the Kathy Dennis version. It meant a lot to me at the time, but that's of course Fonda Ray originally, and Babar, Scarlett, Quinn on the vocals on that. There is a nice kind of more, I say jacking mix, but not really, more tracky mix. How about that? Also on that, New Monkey, the label, should be out a couple of days time. Baz is sending that our way to play. Thank you very much, mate. Come on. Actually, Baz, I know I've seen you in the paper. Bazarang's featuring one of our, actually, not even, nationwide paper. I've been interviewed about life in Hong Kong and making a go of things over there, so I hope we're well over there, mate. It looks great. I'd like to think in another lifetime at this stage that I could come and visit you sometime over there. But I hope you're well over there, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, I did mention, just to not keep it less cryptic, I did mention Deep Town Music because Bazarang's released a lot of stuff under his Juice Foresight moniker in Deep Town Music back 4 or 5, maybe more years ago. But we do have the brand new Deep Town Music promo tonight in hour 2 for you. I know we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but that's why Deep Town Music was mentioned in the broader sense. Still loads to come in hour 1 though tonight. Loads to come. Kind of disco-y now, isn't it for you? Yeah, it is. That's alright. This is Discotron. I shall try and do this in my best non-Dublin accent. The truth. Oh, it's hard. The truth, as we would say here. It's the original mix. Soul City Digital.
Hi, this is Grant Nelson reminding you that every Monday from 9 to 11, you're checking out my man Niall Redmond right here on RTE Pulse. Hi, this...
In case you didn't hear him. Okay.
Hi, this is Grant Nelson and you are checking out this new jam from me exclusively on the Digital Groove.
No, you're not. That was a mistake. It's kind of one of those things I started, so I just said, you know what, just go red and let it happen. Speaking of going red, if you are watching on the Watchback tonight, you're not, by the way, listening to brand new Grant Nelson tune. That was a mistake. I hate that right. My fingers were not quick enough on the dial to go back up to the Digital Groove whisper. Anyway, the hair has grown out from the sides now. I have to wear a woolly hat on the radio tonight with a bit of an El Tintin sort of quiff going on. And it's got to that stage now. I don't really know what I'm going to do. So yeah, just if that's confusing you tonight. Although we were promised snow over the weekend here in Avoca and maybe for the East Coast, and it never really materialised. A bit of sleet yesterday. So the woolly hat not entirely being put away just yet. Okay. Here's what should have happened, by the way. Not Grant telling you about his new tune.
The Digital Groove.
Yes. Right, some Coca-Cola. I think I should get some Coca-Cola while this is on.
Reelsoul, and you're locked into Ireland's #1 soulful house show, The Digital Groove.
Taking us up to the first 30 minutes of the show done, 9:30, bang on right now. This is the conveniently aptly titled Mr. Stan Boogie. The tune is called Hooked On You. How lovely is that? It's we already had the Kitchen Sync remix with Conan Liquid. Well, this is on Sync, spelled the same, SYNC, Sync Records. And before Discotron, The Truth. If you're not from Dublin, I shall interpret for you The Truth. What's the name of that? On Soul City Digital, the original mix for you. Still some wonderful tunes to come on hour one tonight in the next 30 minutes. Before we tell you what's coming on hour two, we'll tell you that shortly. We've still got tunes on the way. From Glass Slipper, great interpretation of Kashmir. And Daja's Brighter Days. A new tune from Kinetic Minds in hour one tonight. You're going to love something brand new from Stanley Abram. He's normally quite techie, but he's gone quite piano-y for you tonight. Something new on Toolroom coming up in hour one, all on the way. Up after this, we have, do you remember, if you're of a certain age like me, you remember them well, Hustlers Convention. I shall tell you no more, but to tell you it was Full Intention back in the day, and I have a Dr. Packer mix of them on Stress Records. Why are you so guffawing over that? The Stress Records was a big kind of proggy label in the last few years, and it's very much in the old Stress Records vibe. That's going to happen. This is HP Vince and Babar. This is called Baby You. The label here is Springbok Records, out today. Yes, if you have just tuned in tonight, if you've just joined us on the radio maybe, or even straight upon us on your social media platforms, you're with the Digital Groove this Monday, 1st of February. Myself, Niall Redmond, with you until 11 o'clock tonight. Working our way through 23 brand new tunes. Of course, if you don't know, we play you the best in all the brand new music every week. And this week, no different, 23 to get through. We're on tune number 7 right now. HP Vince and Babar. Tune is called Baby You. It's the original mix, Springbok Records, the label. If you wish to follow these track names as we play them, if you're an avid record buyer or you just like the sound of something particularly and go, I wouldn't mind having that in me collection, even if you want to get it on Spotify or streaming, you can go to our Twitter at Digital Groove. So at Digital Groove. And you'll see what we're playing in real time there as we play them. So this coming in right now. Hustlers Convention, it was Full Intention, Mike and John. Back around, I would say 30 years ago almost. Unbelievable to think that, isn't it? Anyway, this is on Stress Records. Yes, the Stress Records. Bedrock Stress Records. Mainly proggy stuff nowadays, and that's fine. But they did do a lot of Hustlers Convention back then. This is called Final. Dr. Packer this time, the extended remix for you.
Monday nights on RTE Pulse with Niall Redmond.
Oh yeah.
The Digital Groove.
must admit, it's one of the Hustler Convention tunes I don't own, actually. So it's kind of new to me as well. And I just had a little Google of it because I wasn't sure. I knew it would have been, obviously, the 90s. It was 1995, that tune, on Stress Records. And that did it actually reminds me of Greed, Gonna Let You Go, which was another Full Intention moniker. There you are. Gas actually to think Full Intention back then, and probably even now, that we don't know about, had so many different monikers. You'd Greed and I think Nush at one point. And this is one of them, Hustlers Convention. This, I'll just tell you what it is, Hustlers Convention, it's called Final. Stress Records 1995 originally, redone for 2021 by Dr. Packer, Mr. Greg Packer doing the extended remix on that. That's out right now on Stress Records. Yes indeed. And yeah, funny, I was thinking back to it while this was on, and that wonderful chat I had with Michael Gray back at ADE 2019, the last ADE, not last year because I wasn't on, 2019, and he divulged to me then even one of my favourite tunes by, I can't say because I don't think it was expressly said in confidence, but it was sort of hush hush. I wouldn't like to betray Mike's trust, but Michael Gray revealed to me that he was in fact this particular artist that I loved a tune by and still play, and I went, really, that's you? And then it made sense. I was like, oh, I hear the Michael Gray in it now. But anyway, I'm sorry for teasing you on that one. If you really want to know, you can privately message me and I should tell you in a Chinese whisper type of way. But anyway, it may be on Snatch Records. Anyway, just emphasising the point of the different aliases. A little bit Dave Lee, a couple of different aliases by Full Intention. That was one of them. Hustlers Convention, Final, the name of it there. Dr. Packer, the extended mix, Stress Records, originally 1995. I had to Google it, don't be afraid. Right, what's this?
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track.
Right, you get the message. It's on Toolroom Records. This is Maxine featuring MOYA in capitals MOYA. In the Groove is the name of this. It's the extended mix. It's part of the 2021 sampler from Toolroom, and this has only dropped today. We were sent it during the week. feel the big club vibes off that. You have to imagine, won't you? You have to imagine. Maybe you're living in a very small pocket of the world that still can go clubbing, but I highly doubt it. Anyway, you can hear the club potential in that, certainly. Maxine featuring MOYA, MOYA in capitals, so I won't shout it at you, but there you go. In the Groove, the name of that. On the awesome Toolroom Records. It was sent as an exclusive. I think it has dropped today, so go look for it. It's on the 2021 sampler. Before this, Hustlers Convention, a tune called Final, originally 1995, redone by Dr. Packer, for 2021 on Stress Records. Now, loads coming up in hour 2 tonight for you. Loads coming up in hour 2. As mentioned already, the brand new Deep Town music promo. For a little soft relaunch, don't you know, for 2021. That's some Secret Sins. You're going to love that. Big piano vibes in that. Something brand new from Danny J. Lewis, part of his Winter Collection, don't you know? Yes, Winter Collection 2021 is going to kick off hour 2 for us tonight. A lovely remix from Evan Black and Zeta Funk for Let There Be House in hour 2. Something brand new from True to Life you're going to love. We got something from No Fuss Records, of course we do. That's coming up in hour 2. Also, a lovely tune by John Billick. You're going to love that. Remember that name. Watch out for that one in hour 2. A promo on Pogo House. We rarely get down. We got a promo for you on Pogo House from Danny Gauntlet. We also got a brand new tune on the Hive label, of course, which is lovely. Something brand new on Orange Grove. And to finish off, the Canadian fraternity Space Disco's brand new offering from Vincent Kyra. And something brand new on Phoenix Music to say goodbye to you tonight before we go. That's all coming up in hour 2. But before we do that, we have 12 minutes to get through 3 more tunes to bring us up to 10 o'clock tonight. Right, some piano for you next. Must be cause of celebration. Stanley Abram, who I may on occasion have called Abraham, but Stanley Abram, like Colonel Abrams. There you go. I also called Colonel Abrahams for years. But anyway, Stanley Abram next. It's a tune called What's Up My Love, no question mark. So there you go. What's Up My Love? I don't know. Maybe go to the ED and they can tell you. It's on Tokyo Syndrome, spelt with an S-I-N, and we're going to play you the original mix.
Gotta meet Sean, 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 gotta meet Sean. Face so I say, what's up, love?
Some piano action from Stanley Abram there. It's What's Up My Love. Maybe we shall never find out. The original mix for you there, Tokyo Syndrome, Sindrome. The label there, out today. Grabbed it immediately. Great. Tune number 10. Wow. Right, I'm kind of mumbling to myself now. Kinetic Minds coming up next on the New State Music record label. This is an exclusive for you. It's called Was a Time. We're going to play the extended mix of this tonight.
Niall Redmond exclusive track. exclusive track. Exclusive.
This is a world exclusive.
Little exclusive for you at 5 away from 10 tonight. That is Kinetic Minds, M-I-N-D-S. Tune is called Was a Time, and that's the extended mix. New State Music is the label. Should be out next week. Before this, Stanley Abram, a tune called What's Up My Love. The original mix for you there. Tokyo Syndrome was the label. Without hammering the point home too much, you can of course check all these, as we said, both on our Twitter feed. If you're on the radio tonight, you're listening to the radio, you have a Twitter account, you want to go and see what's playing there, just go to @DigitalGroove. You'll see our Twitter account and indeed the tunes playing right now on that feed. Also, if you're watching back on the watch party, even if it's not live, of course the Twitter is live. If it's during the week or whatever, you can go to the comments here in the watch back and see what's playing in real time there too, if that's any help. Yeah. Right, we had already a tune from 1995 redone for 2021. Well, this is a definite house music classic. Still gets an airing by me, of course, and many other people around the world. This is quite a nice little update. It's my Glass Slipper. And this was Kashmir and Daje. She was called Brighter Days. Yes, it was. And if you don't already go, oh, what was that? You'll know in a second if you don't know it already. Colour and Pitch is the label here. This is the original mix. Going to take us up to 10 o'clock tonight. Massively sing-alongable, of course it is. It's classic, it's classic. Daje originally with Kashmir, Brighter Days. It's Glass Slipper doing that version at 30 seconds past 10 p.m. into hour 2 right now. That technically being tune number 12, the final tune of hour 1 tonight. Colour and Pitch is the label there. That's the original mix. Doing a good job there, aren't they? Really good job, man. Well done, mate. Well done, Glass Slipper. Right, about to bring you the first exclusive of Hour 2 tonight. First of a good few exclusives in Hour 2 tonight. Once again, if you just arrived or strayed upon this, I always wonder, do people stray upon these, you know? I know it's dab and I probably serve you and things, and you don't really flick across, you know, per se, like you would peruse through an FM band, but I always wonder, do people kind of stray upon it? What's this? Sounds great. Well, if you're one of those people, in my mind anyway, this was Glass Slipper, Brighter Days, the original mix, Colour and Pitch, the label, and that was our last tune of Hour 1. On to taking our first tune of Hour 2 tonight. This is my man Danny J. Lewis. This is dropping the 12th of February, which is Friday week, and this is off his winter pack, I suppose, winter pack of tunes. This is one of 4 of them on that particular EP, and this is called Duke Jam. Duke with a J, not a D. Duke Jam on his Just Underground label. My man Danny J. Lewis always looking after us for the tunes, which is wonderful, and this is amazing.
Hi, this is Danny J. Lewis, and you are listening to The Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track. Exclusive.
World exclusive.
So you may remember, I'm trying to think back to when exactly it was, but let's just round about it. It was circa last year, this time last year, wasn't it? We had Danny J. Lewis on the radio with us, talking about his brand new Just Underground label and indeed seasonal release projects, which I think back last year in 2020 was 5 tunes each season. One of them a bit more tracky, one of them a bit more of a soulful one of them a bit more prime time, one a bit more almost techie, I guess. White label-y, as the man said, and that was last year. Well, this year, and this is the first of them, the Just Underground crew will bring you, and Danny will bring you 4 EP releases every season. So this we're hearing right now is part of the Winter Collection 2021. Encompasses styles, and this I'm assuming is going to be the case for all the EP releases throughout the seasons this year in 2021. So they'll encompass Afro House, Afro Latin, broken beat, jazz, and many more kind of styles. So this particular 4-tracker does have a bit of Latin-y, a bit of kind of almost Afro on it as well. And this tune that you just heard is a tune called Duke Jam. I think it's second tune off it. Little scroll, I tell you. Anyway, good news is it's on there and it's out Friday week, 12th of Feb. So watch out for it then. Right, thanks to Danny once again for always hooking us up with the brand new joints. Appreciate that. Right, this is Glenn Horsburgh and Carmina Day. Yes, our good friend Carmina Day doing the wonderful focus on this. Lovely original on this. But when I heard the remix, I listened to the original first when I listened to the promo, and I went, oh, it's lovely, yeah. And you know, I kind of thought, well, it's going to be hard to top that. Well, this is the Ivan Black and Zeta Funk remix, a tune called Going Strong. Out right now, Let There Be House. What I love about this, sorry, come in and I'm talking over you both. What I love about this is it has that real early house sound in it, lovely.
Monday nights on RTE Pulse with Niall Redmond.
Go on and grab a cup. We're here to have some fun. Show you how it's done. Forget your yesterday. Turn up, they'll fade away. Just let your body sway. Music's got your back, baby. Come on and loosen up. Go on and grab that cup. We're here to have some fun. Show you how it's done. Forget your yesterday.
Yes, brand new and out today, Glenn Horsburgh and Carmina Day joining forces on that one. As I said, the original's lovely on this, big piano affair in the original. Went for this one tonight for the simple, I mean, they're both amazing, but for the simple reason, this kind of reminds me of a tune. It's kind of like almost a mood to swing kind of mid-90s vibe on this, if I may say so. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. That's what I'm hearing. When I heard this, I was like, yeah, that's kind of got that 1995 kind of Ministries. Hopefully I pronounced it right. I think it's Ivan Black. It's YVVAN. I presume that's Ivan spelled kind of funny. Could be Wyvan. Anyway, that's how it's spelled. Ivan Black and Zeta Funk on the remix here for Let There Be House out of Newcastle. Of course, it's called Going Strong. I do get both mixes on it. They're both brilliant. We just happened to play the Ivan Black and Zeta Funk remix of that. Right, digging one out for Watsy next. Also, hello, of course, for dear friend Mr. Jogador, who no doubt probably thought he missed his hello at this stage. And he's well helloed. He's helloed out of it at this stage and tuned out of it. Well, we haven't actually tuned out. We got something coming up for you after this, Jogador. But I'm going to spin the next one out for Watsy. Going to take a trip across the East Coast, Irish Sea here, a couple of minutes on a plane really, to Bristol for the next tune. Not Sean McCabe, although you'd be forgiven for thinking so whenever you mention Bristol. In fact, it is our good friend Mr. Richie Pring. True to Life, of course, is what he goes by. J-Funk on the vocals on this. You may remember Unity by Jamie Lewis, same vocal. Yes, so this is Plastic People Recordings, Mark Cotterell's label, True to Life and J-Funk. And big vibes on this, gonna spin it out to Watty tonight with all our love.
Hi, this is Steve Watts from Gravity FM here in the UK. You're checking out my good friend Niall Redmond on the Digital Groove.
In truth, I actually agonised over which mix I was going to play this. I bought both of them. There's a lovely piano dub on this as well, which I haven't playing for you. I'm playing you the original mix of this. Great, get both of them. Anyway, True to Life. And I might have just said, as the words fell from my lips, I went, I don't think that's right. So I just double checked and I was wrong, yes. I think I said J-Funk on the vocals on this. Sorry. It's True to Life, and I have it just on my sheet featuring J-Funk. And normally that for me is the cue to say that it's the vocalist. Anyway, True to Life and J-Funk, beg pardon, joining forces. Unity, the name of the tune, the original mix for you. And you can kind of get a flavour of what that piano dub is like from this little bit here. Plastic People, the label. Spinning it out for Watsy tonight in Grantham in the UK. I hope you're well, mate. Right, for Jogador next. The clock striking 19 minutes bang on right now, past 10 p.m. Listening here on the radio in Ireland, of course. 19 minutes past the hour, wherever you may be. Could be morning, noon, or night for you. But the 19 is right. For the jog next, this is HRDY, which I'm kind of reading as Hardy, but anyway. We'll go with HRDY. And Paolo Maria. This is called Keep Dancing, with no G. Keep Dancing on the awesome No Fuss, of course, Saison's label, No Fuss Recordings. For the Jogador out in California.
That's what life's all about. Let go.
I'm hearing that is up here for dancing. Down there for dancing, isn't up here for drinking. No. Anyway, never mind that. It's called Keep Dancing. It's HRDY and Paolo Maria, the original mix for their No Fuss Recordings, out right now for the Jogador tonight. Steve O'Connor himself, the man himself, in California tonight. Maybe some snow where he is, I don't know. A little higher up than we are here in the valley, I don't know. If you are with us tonight for the first time, or you've just joined us tonight, coming to you from Evoca, of course, we have been doing since lockdown number 1 in middle of March last year, and we're so used to what, you know, I mean, obviously RTE for 11 years, and indeed Studio A for kind of 5 of them, so it's kind of weird to be at home. I did notice this, and with the fear lowering the tone, maybe it's because I keep going to the fridge more and getting beverages, but I noticed that I used to be able to make it through an entire radio show without having to frequent the toilet. That's a thing of the past. Anyway, sorry to lower the tone there, you didn't need to know that, but just one thing you do notice about doing the show from home. Okay, also got the washing done. Right, this is lovely. This is John Billick. Oh, this is great already. This is called Same Action. It's the original mix. Rhythm Vibe Digital is the label here. Yeah, liking this a lot. Liking this a lot.
Hi, this is Booker T, Kings of Soul, and you're locked into Ireland's #1 soulful house show, The Digital Groove.
I never did do this really. On bar the odd occasion we bring a guest on. We kind of stick to the same format, and we have done for the last almost 12 and a half years together, 12 and a bit years of the Digital Groove. But this, I really, in the last at least month anyway, probably more, I kind of really should bring in a slot that says the tune this week that makes me want to go, that makes me wish I could go and play in a club again. I think every week we've played something I've gone, oh my god, this would have been Pygmalion on a Sunday night, prime time, the whole floor hopping, and I would have just dropped this and the whole place would have gone, oh, what's this? Anyway, that was one of those moments there on that tune. John Billick, Same Action was what you just heard, the original mix. Rhythm Vibe Digital, get that immediately. It's a rare time we have a Poga House exclusive. We have one for you tonight. This is from the amusingly titled Danny Gauntlet. There you go. It's called OD, ODEE. Tune number 16, 30 minutes or so left of the programme tonight. In fact, under 30 minutes. 10:30 right now. Sent our way by the Poga House crew. That is from Martin Depp and Co. That is Danny Gauntlet. The tune is called OD. ODEE is how that's spelled. And this should be out next week. Poga House recordings. There you go.
Give you that everyday love, making it too hard to walk away from. We could be taking our time, but I got you losing your mind. Have you missing, wishing you could get some? Am I OD? Am I OD? Yeah, yeah. Am I OD? Am I OD? Yeah, yeah. Excuse me?
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track.
I'll be the one that you want, give you that everyday love, making it too hard to walk away from. We could be taking our time, but I got
Just thinking, I mentioned it earlier in the show tonight, but you know, it's actually fastly approaching. It's weeks away from being a year since we've been in the radio studio in RTE, where we would have done our show live, and we had a big video in the background and it's a real swish and all. Anyway, look, hopefully this isn't too bad if you're watching, by the way, the Facebook portals and all that. If you're listening to the radio tonight, never mind. But anyway, what I wanted to tell you was, you know, when this all kicked off for a lot of us, you know, in March last year, you know, there was an element of sink and ship stuff where you just grabbed what you could and left, you know, and as a result, we didn't know when we did this show on the Monday, which I think was around the 9th of March. I have that, I must repost that show just for a bit of nostalgia. Remember we used to do this? Anyway, when we did the final show on that Monday in RTE, by the time lockdowns had been announced, we were just told, don't come back. We were just told, do not come in, just stay at home, right? And that hasn't changed. So we're here, coming from the house here in Avoca in County Wicklow, beautiful Avoca here in County Wicklow, where we're lucky that we can do the show from. Anyway, there was an element of grab and go. So whatever I happened to have at home, I had to use in relation to jingles. That's why we kind of have a fairly limited amount of jingles. We had a 4-page cart wall in RTE jingles, right? All different voice drops and exclusive turbo, blah, blah, blah. And we don't have them anymore until we go back there. So I have no way of getting them, right? Because I stupidly would have downloaded them in RTE when they were sent to me and just put them in the cart wall. So I don't have them. Anyway, if I had my turbo exclusive jingle, I'd play it next. That's what I was going to tell you. So you just have to turbo me up. Turbo! Exclusive. Right, it's good news all round. I'm still the A&R Deep Town, would you believe that? Deep Town Music Switzerland. And we're soft launching for 2021. What does that even mean? Well, it means we're not making a huge bit of fanfare about it, but we're going to be bringing you some great tracks, certainly throughout this year. This is the first of them, out in a couple of weeks' time. This is Secret Sins. The tune is called How You Feel. Forthcoming Deep Town music.
This is a world exclusive.
brand new for 2021, and I've heard this stuff that's coming down the track in the next couple of weeks. Of course I have. Forthcoming from Deep Town Music, this right now, Secret Sins, How You Feel, the original mix for you. Should be out a couple of weeks' time. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for that on the tracksource.com and indeed all your streaming sites if you like to stream your tunes. Of course, the lucky few of you, I can say this, can't I? The lucky few of you might have got that in the old inbox as well. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you privileged? Yeah, absolutely. Deep Town Music for 2021. You'll be hearing lots more on Deep Town in the coming months. It's good news for us all. Looking forward to that. Okay, onto the Hive label next. This is out right now. And it's from Sebastian Eames, I'm going to go with. And Annalisa Komoji. This is quite a nice track, this. Sebastian Eames, Annalisa Komoji on the vocals here. And the tune is called On Me. We're going to play the original mix of this. Hive label is the label.
What's up, everybody? This is Sandy Verve from Kings of Tomorrow. You're listening to Digital Groove with Niall Redmond.
See
nice little thing going on that, haven't they? It's Sebastian Eames. Spell that one for you, E-M-E-S. Sebastian Eames featuring Anna Lisa Komoji. And that's called On Me. It's the original mix. Hive Label is the label. And this out right now. That's good. Before this, the brand new Deep Town music offering Secret Sins, How You Feel. The original mix, forthcoming Deep Town music. Our beloved Deep Town music out of Switzerland. Right, between tunes, let's tell you, of course, coming up on your radio at 11 o'clock tonight, which is literally 17 minutes time. You can catch Kimura with the Swerve Radio Show, taking you through till midnight. To see you home on this Monday on RTE Pulse, 1st of Feb. We have 3 more tunes before we get to Kimura, however. We're going to go to Orange Groove for the next one. From Ricky Mura. Ricky spelled with R-I-K-Y. It's Ricky. Anyway, Ricky Mura will go with, it's called Feel Your Body. There you go. The original mix are going to play for you. The label, as you said, Orange Groove. And this is actually tune number 21 out of 23. Yeah, brand new from Ricky. We're going with R-I-K-Y. So Ricky. Ooh, Ricky Mura. Yeah, M-U-R-A. Could have mangled that entirely. Could be Reiki Mura. I don't know. Go with Ricky Mura. Fill Your Body. I can tell you that much. That's pretty accurate. The original mix, Orange Groove is the label there. Out today. That's nice. Yeah, nice. Right, going to finish off with two exclusives. We said we go to Canada before we go tonight. So 2 in a row from our Canadian friends. Tonight we're going to go to Space Disco for our second last tune tonight. Of course, it's Hatiris label, a good friend of that label, and indeed a good friend of Hatiris, Mr. Vincent Kyra. On the next tune, it's called One More Time. Second last tune tonight on the bumpy goodness there, Vincent Kyra, a tune called One More Time, the original mix, Space Disco, yes! Out of Toronto, of course, Satiris, his label. And yeah, that's a lovely little groove pounding through your mind at this time of the evening, being 7.5 minutes away from 11 p.m. for here in Ireland, right? Right, we do have time for one more. We're going to keep it Canadian, certainly label-wise anyway. Phoenix Music going to finish it out tonight. Rightio, on to our final tune tonight at tune number 23 out of 23 brand news this evening, the 1st of February, of course. The Digital Groove here this Monday night right here on RTE Pulse. Going to take us home to 11 o'clock with this one, Phoenix Music, the label. And we're going to take a tune from Del Pezzo and our dear friend Mr. Chris Corey. The tune called It's Alright, and it's the original mix I'm going to play for you tonight. Forthcoming, I think, on Thursday on pre-order. As is the norm, and big thanks and big love, of course, to our dear friend Andy Reid. Always hooks us up with all his label projects, and this is awesome.
This is a Niall Redmond exclusive track. Pressure.
heavy hitter for you to finish things off tonight. Tune number 23 out of 23. It is an exclusive, in case you hadn't guessed. From Phoenix Music, Del Pezzo and our dear friend Chris Corey. Tune is called It's Alright on Phoenix Music. Forthcoming, I think, this Thursday on pre-order, and you can grab it then real soon after that. It's the original mix we're playing for you tonight. Seeing us home till 11 o'clock on the Digital Groove, and to Komora with the Swerve Radio Show. He's coming next. All I gotta say to you, if you don't know by now, thank you so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed the show, and thanks even if you dipped in and out or listened back or whatever. Please stay well, please stay safe, please stay in your gaff, and we look forward to talking to you safe and well next week right here on the radio. Join me then next Monday night, 9 to 11. Come over next. Good night.